Hey, friends, welcome back to another episode of Not Your Mama's podcast. My name is Christina Francie. I am your host, and today is episode number 23. The title is Empowering Women Through a Savvy Lifestyle. And in this episode, our special guest is Jenny Leigh, who is a business owner, a mother, and a savvypreneur. Today, we are going to talk about the importance of body positivity, how athleisure wear is taking over the fashion world, and helping women feel empowered through clothes like Savvi, which is a lifestyle clothing brand that helps empower women to style their world. Jenny, welcome to the show. Can you tell us a little bit more about your background and the Savvi clothing line?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for having me here today. Like Christina said, my name is Jenny Leigh, and I am helping launch this brand new lifestyle brand called Savvi. I've been with the company about eight years now. I've grown up running my family business. I have two young children. I've kind of wore a few different hats in my lifestyle. I've worked in investment banking. I've managed restaurants, but I've always loved clothes. I've always really loved fashion. I wouldn't say I'm a fashionista, but I have appreciation for good quality clothing. So my youngest is 2.5, pandemic baby. Went into the lockdown, and I actually started chatting with a girlfriend of mine who was with Savvi. We used to work out together, and she was explaining the line to me, and I hadn't bought anything for myself in a long time, and I really, really loved the heart and the mission of the company. So feeling kind of like isolated from the pandemic and having young children, I was like, yeah, let's check this out. So I think the community really enticed me. And then once I tried the clothes, I was obsessed. It's such amazing quality. It's elevated, comfortable clothing. So that's what athleisure is in a nutshell. So I grew up in my family business, and I helped run my parents' store,
Mm-hmm.
who has been around on the Monterey Peninsula since the 30s. And our whole advertising has been word of mouth. So when I found out about Savvi and just kind of how they're all about the people, because I feel like clothes and music are two things that make you feel a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Um, so anyway, yeah, so that's a little bit about me. And I was like, I'm going to try the clothes. I loved it so much. I loved the community of women across the country that they have brought together. And now I am helping launch the line myself. So here I am.
Can you explain what Savvy's mission statement is that got you so excited about the company?
Yes, it's not, I talk from personal experience as being a new mother. It's kind of hard. Majority of people have a hard time losing weight after you have a child or
Yeah.
feeling like yourself again. I mean, mentally, physically, you are catering to your children's every needs and kind of putting yourself on the back burner. And you try and get in those clothes you had before you were pregnant, and it's like, oh, that doesn't fit right. And you just kind of tend to get down on yourself. I found it a really big struggle to get dressed every day, something we do every day, because I'm trying to find something that fits properly. Savvy's clothes are made from sketch to an actual body. They're never put on a mannequin. So
Mm-hmm.
they literally feel like they're made for you. So I really love that aspect. But their whole mission, one of our big taglines is permission granted, be you. Clothing
Yeah.
is something that is never going to ask you to change. Sometimes joining a gym or being a part of a certain group, like you want to do it, but it's intimidating because you don't feel like you're there yet, or you don't feel accepted. Clothing doesn't judge you. Okay. So
Yeah.
our line is permission granted, be you. We are an inclusive line from extra small to 3X. Our clothes are made on real women, and they make everybody feel beautiful and empowered to go out and do good, because we feel like when you feel good, you go out and do good. You just do. Like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry, like a good outfit can make you feel really damn good. And like you
Yeah,
can
no,
take
I
on the world.
totally agree with you. And, I love Savvy myself because, I am also a mom to two. I have two boys and they're active and I want to wear active wear that I feel good in, I feel sexy in. It's going to hold everything together. And,
Yeah.
just hanging out at the house or like having to run out to get a quick errand, like you want to feel good, you want to be comfortable, and you want to pay for
Yeah.
something that's not going to be an extremely high price point. The one thing that I do love about Savvy is that it's Lululemon quality, but not the Lululemon price. And that is definitely something that I think every woman should know. And, it's a big
Yeah.
secret, I think, that's coming out with the Savvy clothing line is that you can look like a Lululemon girl, but not pay the price and maybe even look cuter.
It totally. We have actually a lot of people who have switched over from Lululemon. And to be honest, I love Lululemon. Going into a store, I didn't always feel like included, like a part of the club. You know what I mean? Like I said, not having your body back, like right after having a baby, you just kind of I always felt kind of like, okay, I'm gonna wait to go shop there. You know what I mean? Like you're included now, and our price points are for every budget and they're clothes for everybody. We do have some luxe lines, some popular items that might be on the higher end side, but you're paying for quality. Something we really pride ourselves on are our manufacturers are all RAP certified. Like no one's getting exploited.
Okay.
Like when you're making our clothes, it's good, high quality clothing. Like you said, it might even be better than Lulu. I mean, I feel like it is. I've switched over. I've gotten rid of all my Lulu stuff. So you just have to try it. You really do. You'll see what I mean when you try it.
Yeah. So now going back and, talking about the importance of having body positivity. I know that body positivity movement has become one of the largest pushbacks against the lack of diversity and positive self-image in the fashion industry. And I know that, the fashion industry has the power to change that. And I know that they have been doing more all-inclusive branding and advertising. Especially, I know we're talking about Savvy, but Dove was one of the first, leading people to have like real women in their ads.
Yeah.
But so
Totally.
talking about the importance of positivity, what is something and some steps that you do to have your own positivity, and what advice can you give to other moms out there that are kind of feeling a little down about their body image?
So first of all, because I'm like one of those people that like those are my skinny jeans. Like I'll wear those like when I lose 10 pounds, or I'll wear, you know what I mean? I think we all have like those outfits that were like, oh, like that's when I hit my goal weight, when I fit back into that outfit. Get that out of your life. Like that is gonna do nothing but bring you down and like hold you back. Our bodies change. As women, our bodies do amazing things. We grow life inside of us. We give birth, we nurture, breastfeeding. Like our bodies are always changing, and they might not ever be the same, and that's okay. Like you're still beautiful. And it took me a while. And like I said, Savvy was really so many things for me, as far as like the community of women and being able to put on an outfit and be like, get compliments, or my husband like, oh, wow. Like it feels good. Like that does make you feel good, and it makes you like want to go do more. Because when you are down or depressed, you might not want to go on a hike, or you might not want to take your kids for a walk or go to that party or whatever. So I think it all just kind of goes hand in hand, and it's a big part of mental health. So making sure your mental space is in a good place. I was a gym rat, like I've always been. And now I have the Peloton app. So even if I can't get out, and I try and do something physical, because I know for myself, like I changed my mindset. It's not for the physical part of it. Like that's just the cherry on top, but it's more like for my mind, body, and soul. I need to
Totally.
decompress because I've been changing diapers all day, or so it's a mindset thing. And it's okay. It's okay to not be the 00 you once were. It's okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
the Peloton app has been great.
Yeah. I found this article from, I'm probably going to butcher it, but it's like Luxiders,
Oh, okay.
Luxiders. And basically they said like approximately 80% of US women don't like how they look. And
Mhm.
70% of normal weighted women want to be thinner. And it's kind of amazing that we are so unhappy with ourselves in America. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with what we see on social media, and
Yeah.
like the things that are advertised to us. And we always do like that comparison thing. And so
Oh,
one of the things that I do love about Savvi, because, I do shop at Savvi, I am a brand partner with Savvi as well, is they really show that these clothes can fit on all types of body types.
and they're flattering, like you said, athleisure isn't new. I really want to say athleisure probably started in the 90s, the bigger sweatshirts and the white tennis shoes and the baseball caps, and then kind of dressing it up a little bit. Like I love the 90s. The 90s are back.
Yeah.
And leggings are in, but let's be honest, some leggings, maybe the $16 Amazon leggings that someone was probably exploited making, show everything. Like they're translucent. Not everybody, and I'm saying even the extra small people probably shouldn't be wearing those because they show everything.
Yeah.
So what's great about Savvi is they hide all the things. They lift the booty, they hold the tummy in, and they let you move freely to accomplish what you want to do. Go to the gym, walk the dog, give the kids a bath, whatever you need to do. Athleisure is the fashion industry suffered a lot during the pandemic, but athleisure sales went up 84%, 84% in the last 2 years. That's a huge percent.
Yeah, I believe it. I found this article from Forbes, and basically they said through Allied Market Research that the global activewear industry is expected to reach a value of nearly 547 billion by the year 2024. So that's right around the corner. And I feel like before the pandemic hit, it wasn't the most popular clothing.
It was more still like activewear. I feel like the athleisure that was out there, you looked like you just came from the gym. So people still felt like they needed to change. Like, okay, I have to go meet my friends for coffee. Let me take a quick shower and change. Not saying like you shouldn't not take a quick shower, but you could wear the same outfit and feel put together.
Totally.
So what I was going to say about that is it went up 84%. Okay. So people might not be feeling great about themselves, but something that's huge right now that really hit during the pandemic, because we're all like messed with our minds a lot. Self-care, comfortable, elevated clothing, because a lot of people are working from home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people want to feel good about themselves, and athleisure is inclusive. And that's why it's such a hit right now. People working from home. So there's many different factors, but I do think it helps people feel good about themselves. Like I said, don't hold on to those 00 jeans or whatever. Like, it just do things, surround yourself with things that make you feel good, because you will go out and do good. You do. Like, I think it was even just like a couple months.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh,
there you are. I hear you.
Hello? Okay. So I was trying to think, like, what have I done recently, like differently recently? And
Oh, it cut out again. So you were trying to do things differently with Savvi?
I can't hear you.
Okay, you're cutting in and out. Can you hear me?
There. Now I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I don't know if you asked me a question.
No, I was just to continue what you were talking about, the things that you've done differently with Savvi. You were like
Oh
talking about how.
yeah. So just yeah, so that was Savvy's been a positive thing in my life because as being a brand partner, I'm connecting other women to the brand. I'm making friends across the country, other like-minded women that, Savvy's giving the 20 somethings, because it's not just, I've talked from personal experience, like being a new mom and
Yeah.
having toddlers, but Savvy's for everyone. People my mom's age wearing Savvy. There's young 20-year-olds who are brand partners. It's giving them some income while they're figuring out like what they're doing. I know some ladies who've retired their husbands that have teamed up to become brand partners. And that's also what makes Savvy different is, there's like Target and Lululemon, Athleta, but like, I don't know their mission. I don't know the heart of those companies.
Yeah.
Like I know Savvy's goal is to put the people first, and it shows. Look at Google's like in the top 5 places to work. Why? Because of how they take care of their people. And it shows. Savvy's manufacturers are WRAP certified. To be WRAP certified, there's like 12 criteria you need to meet to be WRAP certified. It's like cleanliness, making sure there's no forced labor. So literally from like sketch to manufacture, your clothes are made with love and you feel it. You absolutely feel it. And everybody who interacts with Savvy gets rewarded. As a customer, you can earn shopping credits. As a brand partner, they give you a way to have your own link, and you can earn commissions and shopping credits. So they just reward everyone. So like I like the Google analogy, but they take care of their people, and it shows, and it's just really catching fire.
So how are they helping women feel empowered through clothes? How can women feel empowered?
So I always have said this, and I think I mentioned earlier, like clothes, how like a certain song can make you feel a certain way, or like clothes can make you feel a certain way. They are making people want to get up and get moving. When you're in a together outfit, you want to go work out. So on a physical level, the pandemic really affected a lot of people work-wise. And that's what I do love. I have such a love-hate with social media and the internet and everything, because I feel like it's an amazing tool if it's used properly.
Yeah.
I know people who were laid off during the pandemic, or stay-at-home moms that don't want to ask their husband to buy the new shoes they've been looking at, or to go on, to go out to lunch with their friends. This is an avenue to have your own income.
Yeah. They're really generous too with the commission. It's like 20-30% that you get, which is kind of unheard of, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And you don't need to be an influencer or have any experience. Like I run our family business. I have an appreciation for fashion, but I didn't grow up working the fashion industry. And I've been very successful in the past 8 months. It's just been super easy, and it's been such a blessing in so many areas of my life. So yeah, so money-wise, it's been empowering women to be inspired to start their own business, and then physically feeling good in your clothes to go out and, do things. Don't stay home. Get out, go on that hike.
But you want to go out and swamp that outfit.
Yeah, totally. And that's what's so cool is, I've just gone out for coffee and gotten compliments on my leggings and shared my link. How many times do we share links to different websites? Like we're not getting paid or rewarded for that. Like all customers have their own link they can share to earn shopping credits. So, and it is a lifestyle brand, and we started with athleisure, but we are adding so many things to the portfolio. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, they brought on that cute little belt bag.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really cute. And they have like these cute little like bomber jackets.
Yes. Oh, and new pieces drop every Friday. Do you know how hard that is? That is so hard for a fashion company. So the clothes that come out weekly it takes 12 months. Takes 12 months from like sketch to manufacture. So these clothes we're seeing, came to life last year, but they're on our website. We drop new pieces every Friday. Yeah. Anybody in the industry knows how difficult that is. And this company has been able to just keep growing and do that during the pandemic. So, I mean, they're like really unbelievable and very inspiring.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love the clothes. If you guys have time, you can check out the links below. You can wear and share. You can just shop. All of that will be below. But before we go, Jenny, I have 4 questions for you that I ask all my guests. Okay. So the first question is, who and what inspires you?
My kids, for sure. My kids, 100%. Like, I think me like 10 years ago would probably list like some celebrities, or I'm still inspired by like famous people out there, but my children, since becoming a parent, I just know that they're looking at me and absorbing like everything I do. So I literally want to be the best version of myself. It's like so motivating for me. Everything I say, foods I eat, things I do. Like, being a mom is like the greatest job of all, but I want them to know me as an entrepreneur. I want them to know me as someone who wanted to go on hikes and a coffee lover, and, you know, someone who appreciated good food. Like, I just want to emulate everything, all the things that I want them to be. So my kids, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful answer. The second question is, what is something you wished you knew when you were younger?
That life is short, and to not take yourself or life too seriously. I think when I was younger, I just wanted to be like an adult so bad, and I was very serious, and I was like super sensitive about silly things, and then life happens and you realize, wow, like all that didn't matter. So to not take things too serious.
Yeah. Okay. So question number 3 is, what's the essential part of your daily routine?
Yeah. So this is definitely a newer, my daily routine. I would say, I was going to say something else, but I think I said before, I try and do one physical activity every day, whether it be taking my kids for a walk, or get a little workout in, or do a Peloton meditation. But something I have started during the pandemic, I really have done it every day, because is just give gratitude. Whether I write it down or I make sure to like do it in thought, but every single day, you know, the pandemic, and I just think life, like there's a lot of like sobering things that happen in our life, are paralyzing even, that it could be very like downward spiral into something bad. So I think it's very good to be grateful for the little things in your life, and whatever it might be, just like be grateful for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. That's a great one. I think having gratitude is very powerful and can help shift any mindset in any situation. It sounds like cliche, and it wouldn't, but it's definitely a very powerful thing.
So like simple, like just your kid saying I love you, like, oh, I'm so grateful.
I know, right? That he can speak and he's helped me and he loves me.
Yeah, totally.
And my last question to you is, best advice you've ever received?
Oh, that's a hard one. Gosh, I've been giving a lot of good advice. I think that just like the power of positive thinking, like from my parents, like, and you can achieve anything that you put your mind to, and don't count on someone else to do it for you. Like, if you want something, go out and get it, and you can totally attain anything your heart desires, because your reality, really, your thoughts become your reality. So try and just feed your mind with positive things you want in your life, because if you focus on the negative, those things come into your life, and it's true. So to just always focus on the positive, there, the short and the sweet of it.
Yeah. All right, Jenny, those were great answers. Do you have any last final words before we say goodbye today? I can hear
Hello.
you.
Oh, there we are. Okay. Thank you so much for having me, Christina. This was a blast.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming on and, sharing your love for Savvi and, giving women tools to feel empowered through clothes. And it was lovely having you on. And for everyone listening, don't forget to tune in for next Thursday and we'll have another episode. And I can't wait to see you guys over there. Like I said, again, links below if you would like to contact Jenny. Would you like to wear and share? I know that she has special discounts for you as well if you reach out to her to get discount on those clothes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being so inspiring, Christina. I love following you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Not Your Mama's Podcast. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.